Today's topic is the best way for adults to live, reducing expectations of others. This is a concept that many of us may be familiar with, but not everyone fully understands. Expectations. We often view expectations through rose-colored glasses, like a camera with a built-in filter that makes everything seem more beautiful. Expectations are what make us optimistic and positive about life. But what happens when those expectations lead to outcomes that don't align with our hopes? A writer once said, "I gradually realized why I wasn't happy. It's because I was always expecting a certain result. When I read a book, I expect to become wiser. When I go for a run, I hope to lose weight. When I send a message to someone, I expect a reply. When I treat others kindly, I expect them to reciprocate in the same way. If these expectations come true, I breathe a sigh of relief. But if they don't, I find myself complaining." Indeed, we're constantly living with expectations of others, hoping that outcomes will match our desires. When our expectations are met, we're happy. When they're not, we're deeply disappointed. Why is our happiness so fragile? It depends on others and is constrained by excessive expectations. If we were to give expectations another name, I'd call them a double-edged sword. In life, having expectations is necessary. Appropriate expectations for yourself can fuel your confidence and motivation. However, when expectations are placed on others, they can turn against you and cause harm. Think about it. Don't these scenarios happen frequently in our lives? Parents expect their children to attend top schools, enroll in advanced classes, or achieve high grades. If their children fall short, parents feel disappointed, sad, or even angry, resorting to scolding or blaming. Children, on the other hand, often want their parents to buy them their favorite toys or gadgets. If parents refuse, the children feel upset or resentful. At the workplace, bosses expect their subordinates to be more productive and diligent every day. But when employees' performance is lackluster, leaders become frustrated. Employees, believing they've worked hard and achieved much for the company, hope for a raise or bonus this month. Yet when no reward comes, they harbor resentment. Or consider a day when you hope your partner will plan a romantic dinner for your birthday, but they only give you a simple gift, leaving you deeply disappointed. Meanwhile, your partner hopes you'll understand that they've been swamped with work and didn't have time to plan an elaborate celebration. But when you don't empathize and instead blame or sulk, they feel hurt, thinking you don't understand their efforts. Do you see it? Most of us initially think about ourselves first. When we prioritize our own needs, we naturally want to change others. The closer someone is to us, the more we feel they're obligated to fulfill our desires. We use the titles of family, lover, or authority figure to bind others to our expectations. But no one in this world is obligated to do what you want. Why do some bosses place high expectations on employees, especially long-term ones, and react harshly when results fall short? They might reprimand or scold severely, believing that no matter how harsh they are, the employee won't leave. This stems from their belief that their close relationship with the employee guarantees loyalty. It's the same with parents and children, spouses, or romantic partners. In front of loved ones, we let our guard down and assume it's natural for them to meet our expectations. When they don't, we're filled with anger and disappointment. There's a saying that rings true. We often reserve our best behavior for strangers and leave our worst moods for those closest to us. Why do we allow ourselves to get angry when loved ones don't meet our expectations? Because we believe that no matter what, they'll never leave us. But what makes you so sure they'll stay by your side forever? The more expectations you hold, the heavier the burden on your heart, drowning you in negative emotions, anger, disappointment, sadness that may cause you to lose precious things before you even realize it. Expecting too much from others is like handing your happiness over to them. You expect others to change according to your wishes, but failure is inevitable. You cannot change anyone in this world. The only person you can change is yourself. Trying to change others only brings suffering, while changing yourself is the beginning of happiness. Don't shift the responsibility for your happiness onto those around you. That responsibility is yours alone. Reducing expectations of others will make your life lighter and happier. A friend once confided in me about her boyfriend. "I love having fresh flowers in the living room. He passes by a flower shop every day after work, but he never buys me a bouquet. I cook dinner, which is exhausting, so why doesn't he help with the dishes? Every time we argue over trivial things or he doesn't do what I want, I wonder if I've chosen the wrong person." I asked her, "What about when you're sick and he buys medicine for you? Or when you're wronged outside and he tries to cheer you up?" No one in this world is perfect. If you only look at your partner through the lens of expectations, you'll only see their flaws and forget what they've done for you. Having overly high expectations of others is a poison that kills your happiness. It hurts others through your blame and hurts you in return. A sign of immaturity is always expecting others to meet your standards. True maturity lies in acceptance and respecting differences. Even two leaves on the same branch aren't identical, so why demand that everything conforms to your standards? Holding excessive expectations means constantly viewing the world with dissatisfaction, seeing thorns everywhere, and the one pricked by those thorns is you. To remove the thorns from your eyes and the burdens from your heart, start by taking off the glasses of excessive expectations. The person making you unhappy isn't the one you expect things from. It's the expectations you place on them. Reduce expectations of others, stop wishing they'll change to suit you, and let go of hoping for specific outcomes. Learn to rely on yourself and focus on changing yourself first, and happiness will naturally follow. Reducing expectations of others is the best way for adults to live. If you agree with this perspective, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share these valuable insights, spreading love to those around you. This is the greatest support you can give me. Thank you for listening.